Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a quick little summer bucket list. I did this in the fall time and I didn't do one for spring, but that's all good. It's summertime, so I am going to do one for summer. And I'm going to start with things that I want to do first. So I have a list on my phone, so apologies if I'm looking down. The first thing I have written down is I really want to go on a picnic. I know that's a little bit maybe cheesy to some of you, but it is a goal of mine, and I recently bought a brand new picnic basket and I am so excited to use it. It's so cute, and it really is quite spacious if I do say so myself. I haven't used it yet, but I'm thinking I want to either go to the beach with it or to a park or both, because it is the summertime and it is literally the perfect opportunity to have a cute little picnic. Second on my list is I want to go to a museum. There are a lot of cool museums in San Francisco and I am embarrassed to say that I haven't gone to them while I have lived here, but that will change this summer. Third on my list is I want to go to a farmer's market. I just think they're so cute, and I think summertime is like a good time to check out the farmer's market. Moving on to movies that I am like so excited to see. The first on my list is Jurassic World, which comes out really soon, and we already have tickets, which I'm really excited about because I love that franchise, and literally certain movies are my favorite series, and that is one of them. One of my favorite franchises of all time, so I've been like waiting to see it since the last one, so I can't wait to see what happens, and so I'm really excited for that. Also really pumped for Hot Summer Nights. I saw that trailer, I literally was like, I want to see this immediately, I want to see this now, so I'm really excited. I'm not exactly sure when that comes out. I'm pretty sure it comes out in the summer because of its name, but so stoked to see that. The cuts, the director looked really cool, everything, the way it was edited, it looked really cool, and I'm really excited to see that, and I think it's going to be a good one. Next is kind of stuff that is more related to kind of self-care and self-improvement. I really desperately need to go through my clothes in my closet and like clean out so many things and donate things and get rid of things and just downsize my clothes, because right now I need to go through them. It causes so much extra stress and takes up like extra space that is not necessary if I'm not wearing them, and other people could benefit from them so much more than me, and I really need to do that, and that is a huge thing I need to cross off my list. Also, what I want to do this summer is learn how to make my own acai bowls. I think they're really cute, and they're actually pretty healthy depending on how you make them, which I think is really cool because you can make them however you want with whatever ingredients you want, and I think it's time to put on my big girl pants and learn how to make my own acai bowl for the summer. That's like my only food-ish goal, because I'm not a great cook, to be honest, so I think that's like a slow, easy one that I can take on this summer without overwhelming myself. Moving on to the next thing for self-care and whatnot is to slow down and like really absorb the present. A lot of times I find myself thinking about the past or thinking about the future, and I am going to try my best to slow down and take in the moment and take in the present and just relax, give myself good times to think, maybe pick up yoga or meditation or something along those lines to like slow my thoughts down and relax, because it is the summer. And sorry if you can hear my stomach growling, that is so random. Moving on to things that I just want to do and get done. These are more like artsy-ish things. I really want to like paint and learn more about painting and watercolors. I recently picked up a cute little kids watercolor set, and I have been wanting to paint really badly. When I was younger, I used to paint a little bit, nothing amazing, just for like fun and joy, that it brings me. So I was thinking of maybe starting in like an art journal or just a way of like expressing myself creatively. I think it's fun. I like to doodle. I also really think digital art is fascinating. I would not mind learning more about that whole process. I've seen some artists on YouTube and on Instagram and they're incredible, but I really just am looking to learn a little bit more about it and paint for fun and just for like good feelings and good vibes, honestly. I think it's like a good way to express yourself. Along those lines, my goal for this summer for reading is really simple, really small, really attainable. Reading 2 books. I think that's a good goal. Maybe one for June, one for July. August is kind of a weird month for me. I kind of almost consider that fall, so we're just gonna keep it within June and July. I really want to read 2 books. I think that's a solid goal considering I do work full-time, although I can read on the train, so maybe I can read more than 2 books. But for right now, my goal is simple. It's 2 books, and I think that's a good, solid goal. Along the same lines with like artsy things, I don't know why I put that, it is artsy things. I wanted to learn more about film composition and photography, take more pictures outside and inside, and just kind of get my feet wet with photography. I am slowly learning a little bit over time, but I really want to pick that up over the summer and learn more. Other things that I want to learn about, I really am interested in learning more about sustainable living, and it's just one of those things that's been on my list for a really long time, and I haven't taken the steps necessary to really delve into that whole world. So I am going to kind of, I think, start slowly, just to see little things that I can do to help improve my sustainability in the world and my footprint, what is that called? My footprint. You guys know what I'm talking about. My environmental footprint. And I think I kind of want to start with learning to maybe waste less plastic and like use less plastic. So I'm interested, something that I've been interested in for a while, I haven't really done it at all, is considering like when you go to the grocery store to like bring your own jars and your own containers to like coffee places, coffee shops, tea shops, stuff like that. I think that's like a really good simple thing to like start to do over the summer, is make sure you always make sure you have your reusable bag on you for groceries, things like that, like little tiny things, like not use plastic straws, get a metal straw. And recently I have been like low-key obsessed with this YouTuber. Her name is Jenny, but her channel is Where I Live, and I will link her below. And she is like all about this sustainable lifestyle, and she's really kind of inspired me to really start to maybe slowly segue myself into that whole world. So I'm going to take it slow, take it easy, and start maybe with the whole plastics, which actually is kind of a lot actually, but that's what I'm going to start learning more about and start doing things maybe day to day to see how I can improve that part of my life that I have not really done and I really want to do. And the last thing on my list is I've been putting this off for literally so long because I think part of me is just a little bit scared, which I think is normal. But yeah, as some of you guys might know, I am a writer. I like to write things, and that is like one of my main career goals, is to write novels and screenplays and things like that. And I have been putting off making a writer's journal, but I've really wanted to, and I've really thought about how I wanted to structure it for a while, but I've been so scared to kind of set up a writer's journal because I feel like, I don't know, what if I mess up or I make a mistake? But I'm really trying to push past that and just do the dang thing and just do it, because the sooner I do it, the more I know I can organize all of my thoughts, because I have a lot of thoughts and ideas racing through my brain, and it is all mumble jumbled on like pieces of paper and my notes and my iPhone, and I really want like a designated writing place to like write out like all of my thoughts for novels that I have, TV shows, movies, stuff like that. And I really want to show you guys that process and my process with that. And so that is like my goal, is to, for the summer, is to actually fully set up a working writer's journal and to be able to show you guys how I set it up. I think that's really important for me over the summer, because I've literally been putting it off for so long because I am so scared of failure. So I'm going to tackle that this summer, which is really exciting because I really desperately need a place to write down all of my thoughts, because it has recently just taken over parts of my brain and I need a good, clean, solid place to just get that out onto paper. Because how else am I going to write these things if I don't write them? They can't write themselves. So anyway, that is, so my card just filled up while I was ending that video, but that is everything on my summer bucket list. Leave me comments below what's on your summer bucket list and what you like about mine, or your thoughts on that. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time, and happy summer! Woo!